The WEB program, where everybody belongs, recognizes that sixth graders face challenges when coming into middle school or junior high. WEB helps ease the transition by creating a day that's fun and exciting. It connects sixth graders with a positive eighth grader on campus, helps the sixth graders learn the expectations of their school, and as well as helps them understand that, you know what, this is going to be a fun day and middle school is going to be a place of joy and excitement.
Well, I'm the youngest sibling in my family, and so I've never had a younger brother or sister. And this kind of gives me an opportunity to have a younger brother or sister, actually about 10 of them. And so it makes me an older buddy in school, which is fun.
The WEB program comes to life on your campus in 3 ways. First, through a fun and exciting orientation that welcomes your sixth graders in. Secondly, through a year-long follow-up program that further supports the success of your sixth graders. And last, through leadership development of your eighth grade WEB leaders.
What a wonderful world.
The WEB Orientation Day starts with a fun and interactive assembly where your sixth graders are in the gym with their eighth grade WEB leaders, and they participate in this assembly that is facilitated by the WEB coordinator on your campus.
The biggest benefit is that sixth graders aren't scared anymore. We used to have them cry if they had to go to PE or cry because they couldn't find their class. And now there's all these people they can stop and ask, and they will ask because they recognize them and they know who they are and they know it's okay.
After that, the sixth graders are divided into teams of 8 to 10 where they get to know 2 WEB leaders as well as some really important campus information.
I really feel like it helps them feel like this is a place where they can go and be comfortable, because they've met some friendly faces right away, and those faces are older kids that they can look up to and have an immediate rapport with.
Well, the Orientation Day sets the WEB program in motion on your campus. It's the year-long follow-up program that really sets the sixth graders up for success, as well as provides the foundation for lasting change and impact on your campus. The year-long follow-up program provides opportunities for your sixth graders to become connected to campus even after orientation. The follow-up program utilizes your eighth grade WEB leaders so that they will help create contacts for your sixth graders and connections so those sixth graders will get to know each other and as well as getting involved on campus.
Well, when I was a sixth grader, it wasn't very fun the first 3 weeks, and this program makes them feel more comfortable at school.
There are 3 parts to the year-long program: academic follow-ups, social follow-ups, and leader-initiated contacts. Academic follow-ups take place in a classroom setting, and this is where 8th grade WEB leaders go into 6th grade classes and actually teach lessons that give the 6th graders important information. Anything from how to have good study skills to being a good sport, or how to put people up instead of putting people down. Social follow-ups are less formal places and events where sixth graders can connect with those eighth grade web leaders. This can range from anything from a really fun movie night or a sixth grade, eighth grade web leader field day. The last piece, leader-initiated contacts, are where web leaders are really empowered to help make a difference for those sixth graders and support them. This could be through informal conversations or having lunch together.
After the training day, we use our leaders as peer tutors. We also use them as reading coaches. We also do some follow-up lessons where the web leaders go in and teach. And we also just use them as a social connection. They check in with their kids, make sure things are going okay, send their kids Halloween cards, notes at Valentine's Day, things like that.
The Web Coordinator training is a fun, intense 3-day experience for your staff members. At this training, they will learn everything they need to know about running this program on your campus effectively and powerfully. The training covers everything from how to prepare for the orientation, what do you do to get your leaders, how do you select your leaders, all the way from all those little details right to when the moment the doors open for orientation. How do you get those kids in there in an effective way? How do you get everybody a name tag? How do you make it still fun for the kids yet organized? When your staff leaves the 3-day training, they will leave with all the tools necessary and the information needed to run this program effectively and powerfully on your campus. When you open those doors on orientation day, those sixth graders will walk in and go, wow, this is awesome.
The web training, the workshop gave me the tools that I needed. I came back overwhelmed and excited all at the same time, and I was ready to go. I was ready to do it. When I came away from the training, I felt like I had resources to call. I had people that I had at school already waiting and excited. So I was lucky that I had a coordinator at school who was waiting to partner with me. And I didn't worry about who to call because I had the resources. I had the notebook, I had the phone numbers, I had emails of contacts that I had made, and I was networking right away.
Probably the single key factor to success for your web program is going to be what staff members are you going to select to run this program. It's a hard decision because you really need some staff members who have a variety of talents. You need staff members who can get up in front of large groups and speak. You also need staff members who are detail-oriented and can really make sure every little precise detail is taken care of. You also need staff members who connect to kids, who really are passionate about making change on your campus. And lastly, you need a person that other staff members really respect and listen to. Now, how many people do you train to run the web program? Well, we recommend no less than 2, and 3 is probably the most optimum number because it's hard to find all of those qualities in one person. What happens with 3 people is the tasks, and there are a lot of them, there are a lot of things that need to be divided up. It's through dividing up the tasks and making sure that each web coordinator is really working within their talent and doing what they do best, that you really create a comprehensive program on your campus that will not only create positive change on your campus, but also introduce a lasting impact. The last thing that makes Web a comprehensive program is the 8th grade leadership development component. Web asks you to look at your whole campus and choose leaders from a cross-section. That way, all different sorts of 8th graders from different social groups are asked to be leaders and mentors and role models for not only the 6th grade, but the entire campus.
I wanted to be a web leader because when I was a 6th grader, there wasn't a thing called web, and there wasn't 8th graders to help us break the ice. And I believe if 6th graders come to our school that we need to help them.
You know, students by and large, they want to do good. And Web really allows your 8th graders a chance to do just that. And the great thing is this, that because your 8th graders are from a cross-section of your campus, from all different social groups, you begin to see the impact not only on your 6th graders, but on your overall campus climate as well.
If you're a high school or a middle school that's looking at Link or Web and wondering whether it can impact your school and wondering whether it's worth the time, the effort, and the money, I would say yes. Get in touch with the Boomerang Project and ask them about Link or Web. But don't pass this by as just another program. I think it can really impact your school.
One teacher's comment was, we can't keep an eye on every kid all the time, every day, in the hallways or at lunch or in the bus. But isn't it a great thing that you've got a cadre of 8th grade web leaders out there who will help you by keeping an eye on things? This is where the web program really makes a difference and helps your entire campus climate become positive, supportive, and uplifted. you want more information about WEB, please contact the Boomerang Project at 800-688-7578 or go to the website at www.boomerangproject.com.